Hello. The flowers are out. This can only mean welcome to Gardener's World. Welcome back. Some people actually think that on Gardener's World we do a lot of talking but not so much doing. Well, today we're going to show that that isn't quite the case as we go around the garden as we continue this season on Gardener's World. So let's get on with the show. Let's have a quick look around the garden and then we'll show you what's in store this week. Let's get on with the show. This week on the show, we've got all sorts of things happening. So first of all, who's that over there? Yeah, that's right folks, that is Monty Dog. This week Monty is going to be showing you how to tidy the borders of your garden in this new season of Gardener's World. Who's that guy over there? You got it, that's Titch Marshmallow. Now Titch is going to be in the herb garden today, giving us tips on how to maintain our herbs in the garden today. And then finally, you guessed it, Dave the Shrub, he's going to be here with some interesting tips and tricks for you in this new season of Gardener's World. So first of all, let's get over to Monty Dog and see what Monty has got in store for us today. Monty. Thank you, Steve Dog. Now I'm not sure if I've got my head on backwards or my hair on backwards, but one thing I have known is that on forwards we've got these very, very beautiful lilac. Let me just turn the camera around and show you exactly what we're talking about. This is lilac, and this is called Lilac Lilaci, and this is called Purple Sensation. And what you'll find is the flower of the Purple Sensation flower at this time of year, as does this. Now these are actually, believe it or not, called red campions, and these are, believe it or not, these are Campion Campioni pink sensation, which is obscure, isn't it, considering that they are actually a red campion. The pinkness of the red campion can only be matched at this time of year by flowers like this. This here, look at that, the perfect flower for a beautiful spring day. Let's show you what this one looks like a bit closer. You've guessed it folks, that is Camelia, Cameliei, and that one's called the Pink Man. That's right, the Pink Man. Some people think these are pink sensations. They're very similar, but this is called the Pink Man. It sits beautifully in amongst our forget-me-nots and also our wallflowers. The forget-me-not, of course, is forget-me-not, forget-me-nut. And that is a blue sensation, whereas these here are Wallflowerii, yeah, you can say it that way, Wallflowerus yellow sensation. So, as I like to stand next to my pink bird box, which may or may not get used, I think it's time to go back to you in the other part of the garden, Steve Dog. Thanks for those interesting tips there. I'm sure we can adopt all of those techniques as we move into the new season on Gardener's World. And I'm just sat here at the moment in amongst the honeysuckle eye. That one's called Yellow Sensation, and here some of the eagle-eyed of you would see this. This one is actually Bluebellus. This one's called Blue Boy. That's right, Blue Boy, not Blue Sensation, which many people do get that variety of bluebell confused with, and it's easily done, folks. Do not feel embarrassed if you get the wrong type of bluebell, because you can just contact us below and we can get Monty, we can get Titch and even Dave the Shrub to help you out with any tips or tricks regarding bluebellus, bluebelli, and of course that one is called Blue Boy. Anyway, enough of all that. It's time to get over to the herb garden to see what Titch Marshmallow is doing today in the herb garden. Titch. Thanks for that, Steve Dog. Now here we are in the herb garden, and as you can see, this herb here, let's turn that camera around, it's called Rosemary Rosemarinus, and this is called Brown Sensation, and as you can see it's not looking very good, whereas this section here is looking better. So what we need to do is we need to nurture the herb, and we need to trim that out to make it better. Let's show you how to do that right now. So what we're going to do, folks, is trim that one out like there and there, and we're going to trim it there and 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 there. It really is as simple as that, folks. And then all we have to do is, this is what we call picking up the bits. And when you're picking up the bits, folks, it's just as easy as literally picking up some bits. So I'm going to put these bits in an appropriate location, and we're going to go back to Steve Dog to find out what's happening next on Gardener's World. Well, Titch, you certainly picked up those bits well there, and I think that's something that we all must do and learn to do more efficiently in this new season on Gardener's World. Anyway, let's get over and see what our old pal Dave the Shrub's got to say this week on Gardener's World. Dave.
Remember to pick up your bits this week. Back to you, Steve Dog.
Well said, Dave. I don't think I could have said it better myself. Great advice for the viewers at home. But just remember, folks, just remember this week in your garden, these little tips to make the garden work better for you. As we move into the springtime period on Gardeners for World, we must remember that if we can pick up our bits in an appropriate manner, and if we can nurture our plants like this Yellow Sensation that's sat behind me at the moment, then we can have a season to remember on Gardener's World. And And finally, I would just like to say this. Pick up your bits this week in the garden. Don't leave them around for other people to pick up, because they are your bits. And I think on that note, it's time to say goodbye, but we'll see you next time on the next episode of Gardener's World. I couldn't have said it better myself.